Today's horoscope and tarot from Astrocademy, Capricorn March 5, 2022. Lively people and settings appeal more than usual today, and you might enjoy some teamwork or others' ideas jumpstart your thinking. While it may not be an ideal time to make the bigger decisions, it's a good time to go within and get a better understanding of your needs and goals. You might arrive at a turning point in your thinking regarding long-term goals or career matters. Today and tomorrow, transits ask you to transform and grow through your beliefs, ideas, and attitudes. Someone or something may be challenging the way you see things, and you can choose to resist or grow through the experience. Whether you're single or already romantically attached, you could be hyper-focused on the details of a job situation at this time. This is especially true with savvy Mercury, celestial ruler of your sensual second house of comfort, finances, and stability, stationing retrograde in Aquarius via your prestigious 10th house of authority. On another note, the moon's hypersensitive journey through Cancer and your curious third house of communication inspires you to speak your truth and follow your intuition. Crushing on someone, but keeping it to yourself for the time being? The moon's trine to lucky Jupiter encourages you to trust the process. Over the past few days, Mercury retrograde has continued to square Uranus retrograde. This square's underlying tension has potentially put a strain on your sense of self along with your career, public image, and accomplishments. You might be unsure of what you need to change to present a certain way to be more professionally impactful. Luckily, as the square continues to develop, so does the truth behind it. Something could come to light about your accomplishments or professional legacy that give you a better perspective of what you should do next. At the same time that the moon wraps up its first visit to your income sector for the year, the lunar nodes are spending their last weekend in your two money houses. While this will leave your income sector empty, Mars is in your financial sector for another 9 days, and already his financial passions and fighting spirit are spiking. You are spending happy hours with family and want even more time with them. It makes you feel strong and in harmony with the world. A meeting with close friends will be very pleasant and intellectually stimulating. Emotions are running deep and heavy for you, so don't feel like you have to hide your feelings. Instead, act it all out. You're 9 kinds of crazy right now, but it's all good. There is no reason to feel apprehensive. Open your eyes and appreciate the myriad of opportunities available to you. In any social situation, the confidence you show enables you to impress almost anyone you meet. Doors open for you and there is little for you to fear, so make the most of opportunities that arise. Always watch what you eat so that you feel your best at all times, and especially at stressful ones. We all tend to become distracted while chatting away or watching TV. We barely notice what we put in our mouths. There are ways to handle these situations, and most of them involve just a little bit of forethought. For instance, for every alcoholic beverage you ingest, drink 1 glass of water, preferably with no ice. On the relationship front, you may find yourself feeling more and more sentimental about the ties between you and your significant other. Do not be surprised by this, as days usually bring a more nostalgic, family-oriented focus into the picture. Have faith in yourself and the relationships that you have chosen to be a part of. Put aside any self-doubt that you have been experiencing, as that can only be detrimental. Now is the time to start new traditions with friends and loved ones. While this is an important day on several fronts, with the Sun and Jupiter making this an important day for communication and the Moon putting the focus on home and family matters, it is Venus and Mars' last full day in Capricorn that comes with the most urgency. While this is an important day for following your heart and embracing the things that excite you or that you are passionate about, it is also about packing for the journey ahead. An alignment with Pluto has awoken a need for change, but on your terms. As Venus and Mars spend their last full day in Capricorn, they are still aligned, with the planets of love and passion a united force as they work to leave you with a sense of what's possible. Venus will normally spend just 24 days in your sign each year, but after 4 months she is leaving you with a good sense of what you want from love, with Mars willing to fight to make it happen. Your tarot reading for today. The Empress, the Hanged Man, and the Emperor. The cards you selected invite you to make an effort to unblock a situation that you have been stuck in for quite some time. For this you need to overcome an obstacle that is a real challenge for you. If you adopt the correct behavior, you should end up in a more satisfactory situation where the challenges you are facing today could dissipate. In the coming days, you will have the possibility of taking things in hand due to this unexpected event, which should allow you to prove yourself to the people who really matter to you. You'll understand, you need to take control of your own life to take advantage of all the promises in your draw. In the past, you have experienced equivalent situations when everything just seemed to be getting on top of you. At that time, you knew how to count on the support of your loved ones by giving them your trust. Today, the cards evoke the influence of an older man. He seems to monopolize your thoughts and should help you to take things in hand. It is not always easy to get your bearings and you encounter an unexpected situation, but this man will be there for you, to help you find the right path and make the right decisions during this crucial period. You should keep your goals in mind and take the advice of this draw so that all the odds are in your favor in March 2022. You need to be aware of the issues raised in this draw to advance to a happier situation in love and in your personal life. Our eyes in the sky. The moon's connection with all of these planets allows us to access our deepest feelings. When the moon aligns with the south node of destiny, it gives us a chance to heal the past, or at least see the error of our youthful follies. It also adds an intuitive vibe to the day, giving us the psychic information that we yearn to hear and understand, particularly with Neptune involved. Venus, Mars, and Pluto stir the pot and create drama in our personal relationships because we all want to be in control and in charge. The lesson here is that none of us can control others or life. You can only control the way you handle your reaction to intense situations and avoid unnecessary drama. A good way to use the energy of the day is to focus on how you can heal the past and change the future. You have the power to create the life you want. Just be willing to take the necessary steps to attain the greatness that lies ahead. During this last conjunction, we see the entire picture with improved clarity. How have our principles fundamentally changed since the end of last year? Have discussions within relationships altered our definition of loyalty and fidelity? Are we still on the same page as those we are committed to, or must we now make some decisions to renegotiate our participation? Knowing when it is not only ethical, but liberating, to accept another's goals or differences of opinion, allows us to continue relationships with greater confidence or part ways respectfully. In the morning, the Scorpio moon squares off with Saturn in Aquarius, making it difficult to express our feelings. We might freeze out those who are interested in establishing a connection with us. Perhaps we feel that exposing our vulnerable side will diminish us or make us susceptible to others' agendas. Avoid making reactive decisions. Asking for personal space will help us to see which relationships are functioning healthily or which hinge on codependent dynamics.